Okay, when we're simplifying, we have to get rid of the parentheses. So you're going to use the distributed property, and you're going to distribute the 7 to everything inside the parentheses. So you're basically multiplying 7 times -5, which is -35. That's G. Plus, and then 7 times 8 is 56. We can't get an answer because we don't know what G is. So basically, we're done. So that's all we have to do. And as Mr. Witt does, draw the arrows so that you can figure out or try to remember that you're multiplying 7 times everything on the inside. Alright, try to fix this just a little bit straighter. Okay. So the next one, same thing, -6 times -4, -6 times 7q. So -6 times -4 is +24. -6 times 7 would be -42. So remember, a negative and a subtraction is the same thing. And then q. Sorry, that looks bad. You could also write it like this: 24 plus -42 q. But that's not the preferred method. And actually, let's do red boxes. Okay, then let's move on to number 3. You have still just using distributive property. That's all we have to do on these. So get rid of that. 8 times -5w, 8 times 7. So 8 times -5 is -40. 8 times 7 is 56. And that's it. We're done. That's all we can do. Oh, except for my little W. I forgot about it. There you go. Okay, now the next one is still another distributive property one. So, because you're wanting to get rid of the parentheses, so 3 times -7 is -21. 3 times, remember that subtraction is the same thing as a negative, so 3 times -5 is -15q. You could also write it like we did earlier. I'll put it in black. -21 plus -15q. But remember, anytime you have something like this, it's the same thing as subtraction. Okay, then the next, let's do 5 and 6. I don't think there's anything special about that one that you need to know. And then now on number 6, we don't have parentheses. So you have to combine like terms. Remember, like terms have the same variable or no variable at all. And if you have an exponent, then it has to have the same exponent, but we don't have that here. So basically we have 4y plus 1y. And that equals 5y. If you wanted to take it, you can also say 4y's or just that, 4y's. And then if you wanted to add another y to it, how many y's do you have altogether? You have 5 y's. So you don't want to do that on all of them, but that's why that works. Then the next one is another combining like terms. You have 2n's plus 4n. Now here's another way that you can look at it, is you can say 2 plus 4 is 6, and then just put the variable right behind it. And that's it. Can't do anything else about it. Now this next one is one I saw missed a lot. So you have 2. Nothing you can do about that. Okay? There's no other term that's like it. Now I have 3D plus D. So I can combine these two. So 3D and 1D is 4D. And then plus, I'm just going to bring down my 2. And that's it. There's nothing else I can do. Please, I was seeing a lot of people just adding all these together. You can't do that. You can only add or subtract like terms. You can see I haven't been taking care of my iPad, so that's why it's hard for me to write on these. Anyway, so let's move up here. Now this one you have parentheses and like terms. So we're going to have to deal with both of these, but first let's take care of the parentheses. So, and then we'll worry about the like terms. So I'm going to write down the 3n because we're not doing anything with that yet. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8n is, 8 times 3 is 24. And then n at the end. So 3n plus 24n is 27n plus 3. Okay, moving on to number 10. Same thing, be very careful about these. You have to get rid of the parentheses first. So I'm going to write down the -2, and then always pay attention to what this sign is right here. Okay, because that means that 5 is positive. So 2 plus 5 times 4 is 20, plus 5 times 3 is 15R. So my like terms here would be my constants, or my numbers without variables. So -2 and positive 20 is 18 plus 15R. Now, let me take this second. Just, you have to remember your positive and negative rules. So remember, when you are dealing with the distributive property, you're going to be multiplying. So you want to remember your multiplication rules for positive and negative numbers. Then when you're combining like terms, as we did here, you're going to be adding. So you want to remember the addition rules for addition rules for adding or subtracting. Okay, an algebraic, and that should say expression, is simplified when it has no, how about we just do this? Parentheses. That's lazy, isn't it? No parentheses. Or like terms. Okay? And then the next one is, what are the like terms in the following expression? I didn't really like this one. Oops, about this. I didn't really like this one, so I gave it to everybody. So 6, stop it. Oh, idiots. Sorry, not y'all. 6n, -7n, and n. These are all like terms. And then the last one is that little 4, -4 that hangs out there by himself. Okay? A minus sign or subtraction sign is the same thing as negative. Now this one has a little bit of everything in it. So we have to be kind of careful, make sure that we don't rush it. And I lost my blue pen, didn't I? So 3 times 4x and 3 times negative 5. And then I have positive 4 times 2x and positive 4 times 6. Well, 3 times 4x is 12x. 3 times minus 5 or negative 5 is negative 15. Plus 4 times 2x is 8x. And then 4 times 6 is 24. Now, I'm not finished. I can't just add all these together. And I can't pretend like I'm done when I'm not. So I have to look at my like terms. So, let's look at the variables first. So I have 12x and 8x. Well, I know that's going to give me 20x. Now I have my constants, which is negative 15 and positive 24. And that gives me positive 9. So that would be the answer. Next one. Not too terribly bad, but just be careful. Let's look and see if we have like terms. We have negative 3r, and then look here, we have minus 3r. Remember, a negative and a minus are the same things. So negative 3 and negative 3, that's negative 6r. And then positive 7 and negative 12 is negative 5 or minus 5. And there you go. And then the bonus, that's a mess, but I'll try to get it in here. 10 times 5g, 10 times 2h, 10 times negative 3, negative 4 times 3g, negative 4 times minus 4h, and negative 4 times 2. Notice how I'm paying attention to that negative 4. So let's go back to the beginning. 10 times 5g is 50g plus 20h minus 30. Or you could say plus a negative 30. Doesn't matter. Plus negative 12g plus positive 16h, and then that would be minus 8. Okay, now let's look at our like terms. We have 50g. Combine that with negative 12g, and what is that, 38g? Sometimes I like to do this and keep them the same color. So plus 20h plus 16h is plus 36h. And then let's look at this last one. We'll use black on this one. Negative 30 and negative 8 is negative 38. And there you go. That's your mini quiz, and I noticed that a lot of you were trying to help each other out, and you're not going to help each other out when you can't do that on a test or a quiz. So I'm making 2 copies of quizzes because of that. You've got to know how to do this. Okay? So, see you later. Peace out. Bye.